Hello, third day Advent, and we are in the week of hope. And I'm going to read some Bible passages from Isaiah that where there was hope for the future of Israel. So here we have not Proverbs, Isaiah chapter 9, verses 2 to 7. I also read Proverbs on Saturday morning, so I've got that Saturday morning mode going on, even though it's not Saturday. Chapter 9, verse 2. And the people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them a light has shined. You have multiplied the nation and increased its joy. They rejoice before you according to the joy of the harvest, as men rejoice when they divide the spoil. For you have broken the yoke of this burden, and the staff of the shoulder, and the rod of the oppressor, as the day of Midian. For every warrior's sandal from the noisy battle, and garments rolled in blood will be used for burning and fueling the fire. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulder, and the name will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. In the increase of his government and peace there will be no end upon the throne of David and over his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and justice from that time forward, even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. So this clear picture of Jesus Christ is a clear picture of the second coming. Also, there's another verse in Isaiah I wanted to read. Chapter 7, verse 4. Let me find verse 4. Well, I have to read verse 3 too. And then the Lord said unto Isaiah, Go out now to meet Ahaz, and you shall, and shear Jashub, your son, at the end of the aqueduct from the upper pool on the highway to the fuller's field, and say to him, Take heed and be quiet. Do not fear or be faint-hearted, for those two subs of smoking firebrands, for the fierce anger of Rezin and Syria, and the son of Rimmon, because Syria, Ephraim, and the son of Rimmon have plotted evil against you, saying, Let us go up against Judah and trouble it, and get us make a gap in its wall in ourselves, and set a king over them, the son of Tibal. Thus says the Lord God, It shall not stand, nor shall it come to pass, for the head of Syria is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Rezin, and with 65 years Ephraim will be broken. So that it will not be a people. A head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is Rosalind's son, and you will not be believed. Surely you shall not be established. Oh, it was verse 14, not verse 4. So I'm going to take a minute to get to verse 14. So sorry. Moreover, the Lord spoke again to Azar, saying, Ask a sign for yourself from the Lord your God. Ask it either in the depth or in height above. So we're looking for hope in this situation. But Azad said, I will not ask, nor will I test the Lord. Then he said, Hear now, O house of David, it is a small thing for you to weary men, but you will weary my God also. Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. So here we are hearing about the foretelling of Jesus Christ himself. So he's telling them, do not be weary. Do not suffer all this, what I would call borrowed trouble. So today and this week is a time of hope and a time of understanding. God answers prayers, but sometimes we have to consider that God has his own timeline. So here we are in the third day of Advent, and we have a nativity calendar here, and we are on day 3. So let's see what item we get out of the calendar. Okay, here we go. What do we have in day 3? Oh, it's a chicken. What came first, the chicken or the egg? So here we have, I don't see a chicken on here. And we have the donkey. And we have a wise man who isn't supposed to be here till Epiphany, but he's in the Advent calendar for some reason. So we are preparing for, in Advent, Christmas. And Christmas ends on Epiphany. So, but I honestly don't know what the chicken is about. If you know why a chicken would be in a nativity set or Advent calendar, just let me know. I mean, I know that, they were in a manger with animals, but I never did see a scene with chickens in it with a nativity in a Christmas movie, or, in a live nativity, or even in a, statuary type diorama nativity. I've just not seen a chicken. Maybe I just missed the chickens. But you all have a wonderful and blessed day, and pray to God and get ready for the season.